U.S. president fits the bill.
The third Antichrist, very soon annihilated. 27 years his bloody war will last.
This prophecy suggests a long-lasting worldwide war will follow the third Antichrist's death. Could the third Antichrist have already come and gone? The Bible points to a series of cataclysms that may coincide with the aftermath of the third Antichrist. The book of Revelation states,
"There was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth made of hair, and the whole moon became like blood, and the stars fell from the sky to the earth."
Many say the natural and unnatural disasters that now plague the earth indicate we are at a tipping point. But are we really closer to the end than ever before?
The prophets are trying to tell us about climate change, about famine, about a figure in the Middle East that we need to recognize before he starts a 27-year war. These are the things that the prophets like Nostradamus are trying to make us see and change.
If we accept the theories by adherents of prophecy that we may be on the path to Armageddon, might we have time to influence those events? Are the multiple quatrains of Nostradamus hard evidence that the third Antichrist is among us?
The final line, he talks about one of the ugliest visions that I've ever seen.
The heretics dead, captives exiled, blood-soaked human bodies.
Is he talking about hemorrhagic fever when he talks about blood-soaked human bodies, which is also something that certain biological agents do?
And a reddened, icy hail covering the earth.
Does he mean a red and icy hail from some kind of nuclear discharge that creates a modest nuclear winter?
Little rain, warm wind, wars, incursions.
The pestilences, those kinds of things are just getting closer together, and then they're escalating.
A horrible undoing of people and animals.
I think Nostradamus in his prophecies often shows a fascination and a horror. He uses the word horrible a lot in looking at the more negative possibilities of the future.
It is fact that multiple crises worldwide have deepened. Nuclear weapons among rogue nations have increased tenfold. Economies around the world remain on the brink of collapse. The U.S. government prepares for another terrorist attack on American soil. More coincidence? For believers, these are not random events, but dire signs of the coming apocalypse.
We're seeing the mass deterioration of our Earth and its environment. As that sea level starts to raise up and countries start to be flooded, that's when the mass panic is going to hit.
It's going to come upon us so quick that people will be panicked. We're talking about complete universal destruction where nobody can help anybody.
But others suggest the prophecies of Nostradamus have a decidedly different meaning and purpose.
I think people need comfort. They want to know what's going to happen, especially at times of great unease, such as we're experiencing at the moment. And Nostradamus appears to offer some sort of certainty, in the sense that so many of his quatrains have been seen to be correct in retrospect.
As the theory goes, the end fast approaches. The sands slip away and the hands spin out of control. The third Antichrist wreaks havoc. Is this our future? Perhaps Nostradamus is warning us that people must pay attention and act.
We've been here before. We're going through it now. We'll go through it in the future. But humanity will go on.
But many interpreters say we won't. That it's only a question of when the third Antichrist will make his demonic entrance. If we accept the premise that the Bible and Nostradamus are warning us, what messages remain for us to decode? Or are we ultimately destined to experience the Nostradamus Effect?
Ancient stone fingers reaching for the sky and stretching out over several miles.
basically one step removed from cavemen. We're quarrying these giant stones, some of them weighing 100, 200 tons, even up to 350 tons.
A complex of stone structures dating back more than 10,000 years.
He just stands there asking us to go figure, how was this done? What's the background to this?
Were they meant to be seen by people in the sky? And who could have been flying at that time other than extraterrestrials?
And the remains of an Incan temple, reported to have otherworldly origins.
They wanted that in the far future, the question comes up, have you been visited by outer space?
Millions of people around the world believe we have been visited in the past by extraterrestrial beings. What if it were true? Did ancient aliens really help to shape our history? And if so, is there an extraterrestrial explanation for the Earth's most mysterious, unexplained structures?